As I'm in my favorite cafe at the airport on the way back to Ecuador, and little thing just happened now where it was funny. Like basically, me and a friend we're doing a fast, right? Dry fast. No food, no water. It's a little reset, which I really needed. So we come in and we had about 7 hours to kill at the airport before our next flight, and there's a little spot here I like to hang out with. They have Wi-Fi. I can plug in my laptop. It's nice. The food is okay, but I'm not eating and I'm not drinking anything. So I was like, oh, it's kind of awkward. Like, I don't want to sit here and like just be like, I don't want to be a dick and just hang out at some somebody's got a business and I'll just sit here and not order anything. It's kind of like a dick move. But then I don't want to order food just to order food and then not eat it or not drink it. That's also dumb. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? And so obviously, like, I don't care. It's not like, oh no, the people are gonna judge me and I'm gonna feel bad. No, but I just don't want to be a dick and just like be uncomfortable. Like, oh, fine, I'll just sit wherever I want to. Like, it's kind of, it's a business. As a business owner, I respect someone else's business. They're here to make money and serve, not have assholes sit in their thing for free all day and use their electricity and their Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? So from that place, I'm like, what should I do? And so the woman came over, and I was just really honest with her. I was just like, hey, I come here a lot, but we're doing a fast. So we can't drink or eat anything. We just want to hang out. Is that cool? And she's like, yeah, 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 totally cool. And not only was she cool with it, she even came over later. Was like, hey, just want to check, is the Wi-Fi working for you guys? We've been having some problems. And I was like, oh, yes, it's touch and go, but it's working. Thank you. So amazing. Just goes to show you how cool and laid back people are in Ecuador. Like, imagine in America, like, just like, you're gonna buy something, you can't, you'll eat your food, and they'll be like, okay, you've been sitting there long enough, buddy. Time to move on. Like it's a whole different. Here they're just like, yeah, cool. And also from like the karmic thing, like if the restaurant was packed, then I wouldn't want to sit here. I'd find somewhere else where I would order something. Maybe I'd order something and give it to someone. I don't know. But it's not. It's they got like 6, 7 people in here normally, so I'm not effing them over. Um, so I just want to cite this example because I know people who are super awkward about this stuff. They're like, oh, we can't sit here, whatever, have to order something, and it's like, honesty is always the best policy. Just tell people your situation. Hey, we have a flight in 7 hours. We just want to hang out here and like fart around on the internet, and we're on a fast. Like I'd love to order something, but I can't eat anything. And she was like, yeah, that's totally cool, no big deal. Because I find when you're just honest and upfront about stuff, people just we're all just humans. So when you're being honest and you're just like, here's what's happening, people are like, oh yeah, cool. They relate to your situation. And they're like, cool, and they're usually really nice about it. Almost always, it's when you're being deceptive or you're trying to hide something and people can sense that you're trying to hide something, you're trying to get something out of them, something like that. Then there's more of a resistance. But if you're just like, hey, this is where I'm at, and also it's easy to be that way and honest if you're not attached to the outcome. Like I wasn't desperate, like, oh no, I'm gonna be so heartbroken if she doesn't, if they're not cool with us staying here, if I have to buy something, it's terrible, or if we have to go somewhere else. No, I'd be cool just being like, cool, we'll go somewhere else, or yeah, I'll just spend some money, whatever. But I'm just saying, for me, just being honest about whatever the situation is seems to always work out really well. And I just thought I'd share that thought. um, and also, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave her a $5 tip, just because they're so nice and cool, and I know they don't make a lot of money, so I'm just going to leave them $5, and they're going to be happy. That's a fair amount here, because the wages down here are about $2 to $3 an hour, so that's a nice thing to do, and I think they'll be happy. I feel good about it, and that's that. Because I've been doing this whole social freedom, like don't care what people think. It's like a core part of my teaching, and there's a line between not caring what people think and being a dick. And I understand, like on my courses, yeah, we push the line a little bit. We annoy people a little bit. We do things that make people laugh or think we're a-holes. But there's a really huge benefit, and it actually helps to loosen people up as well and make them realize to stop taking things so seriously. So it's a special thing. But in a situation like this, when I'm in a restaurant, like yeah, I could have just sat here and like ignore people and just like and be like, no, no, I don't want anything, and just been, they probably would have just left me alone. But I wouldn't feel good about that, like I don't want to. If I was working as a waitress or a waiter at a restaurant, I wouldn't want people ignoring me and being dicks. Like, it's just not cool. So there really is a fine line between not caring what people think and acting responsibly and consciously. And I think that's that's what I was illustrating with this example. I don't care if people judge me for sitting here and not buying food. But at the same, I'm not going to not come here because oh no, I have to buy something. No, I don't have that. But at the same time, I respect that someone has a restaurant and a business, and I shouldn't just sit here and not acknowledge the fact that I'm being a mooch. You know what I mean? So it's just pointing out that there's a line there. So that's it. Just a little short thought on even though you don't care what people think, be conscious, be nice in the situation, and just be honest. So that's it. I got another hour to kill, and another 24 hours, no food, no water, and I'm gonna have me a nice smoothie. It's gonna be delish. For more wisdom and love and wisdom, click the link below because there's always more wisdom and love and wisdom.